Hi.
Thanks for making some time to play for the show. Can you start with introducing yourselves as a band?
Okay. Hi, we're Mutesite. I play guitar. I'm Anthony.
I'm Jill on bass.
I'm Jolene on keys.
Purnama Magasuchi on drums.
Can you please tell our viewers how did you start playing in a band? How did this whole thing start? You can share some stories.
Okay, initially I was I wanted to make my own music initially, so I called him, I called Yvonne, our ex-bassist, and Jared, our ex-drummer. And then after that, as we jam along, my stuff don't really fit the band anymore. Then we started coming up with our new stuff, and we kind of soared into this instrumental, experimental stuff. So from there, we decided, this should be our direction.
I think all of us are also kind of like outcast like musicians because previously we played for other bands and then like our other bands didn't really suit us. So like when you start talking to like each other, then like okay, I think we
can make good friends.
Yeah, our goal is like the friendship comes first, then the band comes second. So that's why we enjoy playing with each other. It's more like a friendship rather than a band.
Yeah, actually, I've heard a lot about that. A lot of the bands that we talk to, they said always be friends first before be a band.
That's the most important thing.
Okay, maybe if you can explain a little bit about that. Why?
Because what I find like a lot of bands, I'm not trying to name names. I'm going to keep it very discreet. Okay? Sometimes when you're not friends, and then it can be about money issues, or it can be even about musical direction.
Some people just want to be up there famous, but they are not putting in the effort, and then it's wasting all the other band members' time also. Then it feels very demotivating. Yeah.
So yeah, I think we always put the friendship first, and then okay, what we go into the studio like, okay, what should we do this week? Like, you come up with a riff, then we just start jamming, and that's how Mutesite. That's the essentials of Mutesite, really.
Transparency is important.
Yeah, transparency.
I think that's important in everything, lah. Transparency. Also in governance.
Not all release is transparency.
I mean, do you guys come from different musical backgrounds? Do you? Your influences, is it different?
I listen to like math rock, or like initially I listened to post-hardcore and stuff. So I think as a band, our musical influences are kind of different.
A bit different, yeah. Man, I grew up listening to jazz and Latin stuff and funk, Tower of Power and everything, man. So now I just like started listening to like math rock or something. So he's teaching me stuff and I'm teaching his stuff as well.
Coming from that background, when you play this kind of music, what are your thoughts on the music?
I mean, everything dia macam apa pun mesti musicality dulu kan. So we have to learn what's about the music first, apa essential music tu dulu, then baru kita boleh top up things and all. So for now I think still learning. Okay lah.
So you guys started gigging earlier this year, early 2015, or
First gig was last year, November 29.
not a year yet lah. Not yet.
Yeah, since our first gig until now, not 1 year yet lah.
So far, your journey in this playing music in Malaysia, what are your thoughts on the music scene?
It's tough, man. Extremely tough.
In what way?
One is finding the right members. Like we said before, it's a friendship. I'm not saying that the previous members weren't friends, but I think like they had other goals and agendas, and we also had a direction that we wanted to go. So
We are actually still friends with our old members, Jared and Yvonne. If you're watching this, shout out to you guys, you make this happen. And even we have one member who is currently not here, which is Karim.
Abduru Karim.
Karim.
if you can Photoshop him here, it'd be great. Like somewhere here, please, yeah.
Where was I?
No, you're talking about. So yeah, it is hard, and
Yeah.
I'm not, and it's also like out of this like 1 year, this is probably our 6th gig as a band. So especially this genre of music is not acceptable to a lot of the public. Like what is instrumental music? Yeah. And what is math rock? What is post rock?
Maybe you can share a bit of your thoughts on that with the viewers. What is math rock? What is instrumental music? And why you chose instrumental lah?
Okay, I think that this is like a very broad topic, but instrumental music is like when you don't have a vocalist of the band, and post rock is like when you have, well, post rock is like very much very feeling driven. You can play the same song, the same riff for about 5 minutes, but you're still feeling it. And
We didn't choose to play this. We just so happened to become like this. So, and by right, we don't really know what to categorize ourselves as. So, listening to people, they categorize us as post rock, math rock. So, a bit of both, I guess. Yeah.
a mixture lah. Where like, well, math rock, there's like really Digahayu that played weekend sessions before this. Diorang memang suka, excuse my language, suka merosakkan kepala anda. Tapi memang baik.
Damn tight lah.
Yeah. So we really respect them as a band.
So I understand that you guys are in the studio right now. Maybe you can talk about your release. What people can expect from it.
Actually, we started off. We wanted to release something this year instead, but as we go on since our first gig, we had a lot of difficulties having to keep our members. So we have changed our drummer, changed our bassist. Jared is our new bassist. Then our drummer is actually Karim, and our newest addition, Pur.
Yeah.
So it's taking a really long time because every time we change a member, we have to jam again. We have to new members have to learn up again. Then we add a little bit of their own flavor to it. But we are not rushing it. Hopefully, it turns out well. Hopefully by early next year we will be able to release it.
Our recording process pun actually agak susah sebab kita ada engineer dengan producer yang agak garang. Kalau tak main betul-betul, habis kau.
Yeah,
So
we're recording at. Can I say which company? I'm recording at Wknd Production. So itu Anthony besar memang.
garang gila.
Musically, maybe you can talk about this recording that you're doing musically. How is it?
We haven't started actually.
Yeah, the lead section hasn't started, but the rhythm section is almost done. I think you can expect more layering and like it to be a bit bigger, a bit more like a storybook, audio storybook, like stories through songs. Because I think
our concept.
our concept is to tell stories through songs. Like whatever the story is up to you to interpret it. We're not driving you to a specific direction.
Finally, future plans after this. After you release the record, what else? Is there like a tour plan?
After record, okay, of course we want to have our own launch if that is possible, and then we want to start touring, maybe Malaysia first and probably some places in Asia, because we have like inquiries from Philippines, from Singapore.
So thank you so much for coming on the weekend sessions. We hope the inquiries will increase after we feature you guys lah. Terima kasih. Terima kasih.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.